Hey there, Capricorns. How you guys doing? So, just a general overview on how it's going to go. We're going to be pulling up your guys' generals using the Kipper deck. We're going to be doing your guys' love with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, your career and finances using the mystical medleys, and then finally end off your guys' reading with the affirmators, alright? So, pulling up your guys' generals. For those of you guys that are looking to get a raise or promotion, alright? This is gonna sound a little strange, and I usually don't say this, but some of you guys need to like what the fuck? Sorry, what I meant to say was some of you guys need to balance out your guys' masculinity and your feminine energy. And what I mean by that is if you guys want to get a raise and promotion, try to go more leaning in towards your masculine energy and try to conjure that masculinity energy because it's gonna help you guys look at things at a much more logical perspective and get your guys' energy going after those goals, right? And it doesn't matter what gender you guys are or whatever. I'm just telling you about the energy and how you guys should approach things in order to achieve your goals. Because the masculine energy inside is what's helping you guys stay determined and make you guys become a go-getter, right? It's kind of what I'm getting here. And would you look at that official person? So yeah, I'm seeing you guys getting some sort of raise or promotion. A lot of confirmations regarding to raise or promotion. So if you guys especially been working from like an industry for a while, and if you guys been waiting to get some sort of raise or promotion, I see that happening. Is so your hard work is not in vain. It's coming in and things like that. And we got the child card as well here too. This doesn't have to literally mean that you guys are getting a child, although it could be. But since we're looking more into your guys' career finances, I see also not only you guys being able to like work hard and things like that through your guys' job, but I'm also getting like a lot of playtime. I'm especially getting some of you guys might even have enough time for you guys to actually be with your family, which is very rare, but a nice bonus, right? So especially if those of you guys that have kids and things like that or have family and things like that, I'm seeing you guys being able to do so and spend more time with your family or like spend time with yourself and have a little bit more break time as well too, especially after you guys get some sort of raise and promotion. Pulling up another spread for you guys. Let's see. Some of you guys might be hearing about some sort of. Now, I'm not getting this to be somebody close to you because we have family room in reverse, but some of you guys might hear about somebody having some sort of health issues or something like that. Let me see. Some of you guys could have been expecting that to happen for somebody. Okay, it's this expectation and community. This could be somebody that you guys know, but it's not very close to you guys. I don't know why you guys need to know about it, but apparently somebody might have some sort of issues that you guys might know. So I would say be careful, especially if you don't want to like contract a disease or anything like that. Hopefully not, but some of you guys might hear about it. This is gonna sound weird, but if you guys notice anybody that has any sort of like health issues or anything like that, I don't see it to become a problem. I just see it to be like a next stage in life or something like that. Not like as in you guys are kicking the bucket or that person is. I just see it to be like a sense of renewal. As I'm telling you, this is weird because I usually don't become this spiritual, but for some reason, some people that are going through those sort of health issues, it's helping renew their body a bit, and they're coming into like a next stage in their life. And that's what I got with the sudden wealth. So like after them going through that kind of stage of maybe having some sort of health issues, they end up feeling much more better, or their work or career ends up going really well for them, or they notice that they end up becoming much more luckier. And there's some people that go through, like I've watched documentaries where people go through near-death experiences and they end up having a different perspective in life where it's like, oh, I'm much more grateful about my life because I'm starting to see that how it's much more like it's worthy to be in this world and things like that. And you are starting to realize that, it's a God-given gift or whatever, things like that. You're noticing how special it is and things like that. That's kind of like the image that I was kind of getting in my brain. Just like I said, it's a little too spiritual, but that's what I was getting here. Pulling up another spread. This is really strange because two of the same, almost the same people are in this card. Some of you guys, if you guys are planning on traveling or doing something long distance, I would say be careful because there might be like, I don't want to say this, but there might be potential scammers or people that might try to deceive you or things like that, especially if you guys are traveling. I know that sounds kind of weird, especially at this time, but it does happen. In general, I would still say be aware of like online scammers or things like that, or people that are trying to like especially blackmail you or things like that. Because I do see that happening. Whoa. 2 cards came in. For some reason, there's these circumstances, if they do come up, it's mainly because they're trying to challenge your guys' mindset through your guys' career and finances. So some of you guys, like, they might try to scam off of you guys for your guys' money and things like that. So be careful when it comes to those kinds of things. Because as weird as it sounds, we have change and then wealthy man in reverse. This is to me telling me that even just this one thing that might seem like a scam might actually have a major energy effect in your guys' career and finances. As weird as it sounds, like kind of like, I don't know why I'm getting like a lot of references popping into my head, but kind of like Schitt's Creek, where like I forgot the guy's name, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny, when he like when he trusted this one guy to become his manager, and all of a sudden he ends up being completely broke and things like that, just because he trusted that one guy and ended up blackmailing him and things like that. So I'm getting like kind of like that, like a domino effect, right? It might not literally be where you guys end up becoming completely broke, but it has some sort of effect in regarding to your guys' finances if you fall for those simple little tactics that these people place upon you. And look at that. It's just been confirmed in the back of the deck, poverty. So like I said, it will literally have effect on not just about your finances, but also mentally it will affect you guys as well too, is kind of what I'm getting here. All right, let's go on to your guys' love life now. I just got, hey little mama, I want to whisper in your ear. That's really weird. I usually never get that. I don't even know where did that come from. Some of you guys, there is somebody that wants to talk to you. Let me actually confirm what this is with the cards. There could be a person that wants to talk to you. I'm getting like water. They could have the embodiment of water, or they could be a water sign, or act like a water sign. Oh, there's somebody that wants to come in and make some sort of offer to you. Magician and then Page of Pentacles. So that's what that was about. There's somebody here that's been watching you for a while and been trying to manifest you into their life somehow. And they're wanting to come in the next time they meet you or they talk to you or things like that. They're wanting to make some sort of offer or commitment to you, is kind of what I'm getting here. Let me see. Look at that, Knight of Pentacles. This person's been waiting patiently and for a long time to make a decision about this. And they're finally coming to the conclusion that they want you. Could also be an Earth, or they could have Earth in their chart. I don't know what exactly happened between you two in the past. By the way, this is the person that you're thinking about right now as well too. I don't know exactly what happened in the past between you two, but the fact that Judgment came in here is kind of telling me that some of you guys might dealt with this person in the past, or something happened in the past between you two. And I'm seeing that whatever happened in the past, they're kind of wanting to start things over, and they are looking forward to like a second chance with you, if that makes any sense. And this time they're thinking about coming in right. They're wanting to come in right and give you the offer that you deserve. What are their intentions towards you? I kind of get that there might be some sort of third party, not as if like they're, cheating on you or whatever, right? But more so like there might be some sort of people that kind of influence them. Now, I don't know if they're family. Like this is especially going to resonate to those of you guys if you already know who their family is, or if their family knows you and their friends know you. But I wouldn't be surprised if other external factors like their family or their friends had some sort of influence into their decision about this with you, because we also got 7 of Wands. So that is telling me that they might have talked to you, or they might have had conversations about you to their friends or family. And I think that they didn't really like the way how they said some sort of things to you. And I think they're finally making this bold decision. They might have been the type of person that always followed what their friends told them, their family told them. And it's like now they're coming to the conclusion that since you're the one that they want, they're willing to stand for you, if that makes any sense. Look at that Page of Swords. It's like he's getting ready to cut these people off and things like that. So this person is like willing to stand in and be that person for you. We got the Emperor. Doesn't matter if it's a male or female or whatever. I'm just getting that this person is ready to come in and they're wanting to be your other half is what I'm getting here. This person might have been stalking you as well, which makes sense because they're under the Three of Wands, which could be a symbolism of stalkingness, right? Where this person's been waiting for you for a long time. I'm getting a lot of impatient like energy. This person's been waiting for you for a long time until they could meet you the next time. I don't know if you guys are also like long distance as well too with the Three of Wands. Some of you guys, it could just be emotionally distance, but I'm mostly getting physical distance. And so basically they had no other choice but to like probably look you up online or things like that, or find some information about you through their friends and family and things like that is kind of what I'm getting here. But overall, I do see them wanting to communicate. I do see them wanting to talk to you and make some sort of offer. But I don't get it to be a sudden offer, so don't be expecting like them to pour out all their emotions or anything like that to you. I'm getting step by step. They're wanting to slowly make their way in to make an offer to you. How do you feel about this person, though? Some of you guys are kind of taking your time with this person. Maybe at first you rushed into things, but at the moment I see you guys kind of taking your time with this person. Some of you guys aren't even sure if you're wanting to take a risk with this person or even if this person is the one for you guys. I mostly see you guys taking some time for yourself, focusing more so on yourself and waiting to see how it happens. I'm kind of getting that you're just placing this whole entire thing on the universe and letting the universe decide whether it's good enough for you guys. But overall, I see you potentially wanting to rekindle this situation if they happen to be the one and your soulmates. What's the overall outcome? I hate to break it to you, but I have to be blunt as a tarot reader. I don't see it ending very well, to be honest, and here's the reason why. The reason why I don't see things ending very well is, first of all, I think there's still a lot of questions about this person. Even if this person does come in, right, and you guys end up talking to each other, maybe they make some sort of offer or commitment, I see you guys still being reluctant to take it because you still aren't sure about this person. I still feel like there's some questions that aren't answered when it comes to this person, especially if there is some sort of third party influence. Some of you guys might even be questioning their motives, what they're doing behind closed doors. Some of you guys might want to even go into their dirty laundry, not like literally maybe, but like wanting to see if they have something hidden that they're not letting out. Some of you guys might find that this person might be doing a lot of things for attention, especially if you wonder like where they're going out late at night or what they're doing with their other friends and things like that. Why are they all the time not responding to me, or why do they act so kind of like flaky and things like that? And I feel like because of their habits, you kind of want to end this situation and leave it as it is kind of what I'm getting here. In general, though, especially for those of you guys that are single, I see you guys kind of closed off to love in general. I think some of you guys might have even tried to like go out of your guys' comfort zone, maybe go out to your with your friends, have some parties and things like that. But I think that you guys didn't have very much luck or success every time you tried to do so. So I see you guys literally kind of completely giving up when it comes to love in general. But even so, let's go into, for those of you guys that are single, honestly, I see you guys kind of happy by yourselves. If not already, I see you guys, you're going to be. Mm, I honestly think that you guys have no reason to even contemplate about love at the moment because you guys seem truly happy and fulfilled by yourself. That is not to say that you guys are not going to be in a relationship. No, that's just saying that you guys are just kind of happy and content where you guys are at right now. Some of you guys found your guys' passion and, fill that kind of gap in between the whole of your hearts and things like that through like work and things like that, and that's what kind of filled your guys' happiness and things like that. Some of you guys might even, I would even go as far as to say some of you guys are grateful to be single because then you're able to, still tap into your childlike energy. You feel much more independent. You feel like you're able to do all the things that you like to do, especially if you weren't able to do when you guys were in a relationship and things like that. But even so, let's see if there is a person coming in, how you guys will know. Well, I do see a person, I do see a person that is attracted to you, but I don't see them coming in, at least not as of yet. They could have fire in their chart or an embodiment of fire. This person is going to be very hesitant, though. Some of you guys, it could be I could get that because of your guys' cold demeanor energy is the reason why you guys might accidentally push this away. So I do want to say don't act too cold because you guys could potentially lose an option. But nevertheless, I do see you guys going into the next chapter in your guys' life with a person, a particular person. I don't know who it is because the Wheel of Fortune honestly could be anybody, might even be somebody from a different culture, race, whatever. It might also be somebody unexpected, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. For me to say that, I wouldn't be surprised if this could be somebody from like a different area than you, like maybe even in a whole different country or continent. So that could be the case as well too. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Going into your guys' career and finances now. Let's see. For those of you guys that are already in a job or a career, we're gonna go on you guys. Let's see. Some of you guys feel like giving up where you guys are currently at. Honestly, I see you guys potentially leaving the job that you guys are at. Some of you guys got tired of having to put in all the energy and all the work and you're not gaining anything out of it. Why do I feel like that there might be a potentiality where some of your guys' boss or managers might even sense that you guys want to give up and therefore they're going to try to come back in and try to like plead you to stay? Now, that's not exactly what, Judgment in Reverse is, but that's kind of like the idea that I was getting while I was pulling up your cards. I feel like that there might be some people that might sense that you might want to walk away out of this job or whatever. And I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if some of them, especially your coworkers, tell you or ask you to stay or something like that. But here's the thing, I don't see you guys wanting to stay. I don't think you guys even enjoy where you guys are at right now. Some of you guys got tired because it feels like that all of the work is mainly on you, or they all the time like place projects, assignments, or work onto you, onto your shoulders, and you all the time have to carry all the burden and you all the time have to do all the work and you're not getting anything out of it. It's like, what the heck? Like, I'm doing all this work, I'm helping out. Some of you guys, like, especially if you guys are helping trainees and you guys are experienced in that area, some of the bosses and managers might be lazy and they might put all that burden or work onto you to help the trainees. That was a specific message that I was getting. And some of you guys are like, well, I should get paid more for doing this and things like that. Like, why am I not getting paid for this? And that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. I don't see, if you guys do end up leaving this job, I don't see you guys ever wanting to come back to that job because you guys felt that it was too toxic for you and you got tired of having to carry the maybe even the entire job's like burdens. So I see you guys potentially leaving. Yeah, Four of Wands. You guys felt instability within this job. Yeah, if you guys aren't going to be leaving, you guys will eventually have some sort of tower moment happening. And honestly, I don't see it to be a bad thing. I see it to be a good thing. Mm. Some of you guys might have also had some sort of intuitive hits or feelings that this wasn't a good job for you, but you still took it anyways. Some of you guys chose to avoid what your guys' heart and mind were both telling you, but you guys still went for it. If you guys are thinking about leaving it, I would say good riddance because I feel like there's much more better things ahead of you. And like I said, if you guys aren't going to do it, then somehow it's going to happen anyways, whether you guys get fired, terminated, or like the company or job ends up collapsing. I don't know. Anything could possibly happen with the talent, right? For those of you guys that are unemployed, first of all, I do see you guys finding a job that you guys like, but here's the kickoff. You guys have to study for it. I know a lot of people are not going to like that, but with the Page of Swords, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Usually the swords is always a symbolism of like things revolving around technology. Some of you guys could find a job that's regarding to technology or like network, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here, or like things regarding to long distance, which honestly is basically, in comparison, the same thing to the internet, right? But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Some of you guys might have to study, like get a degree, certification, or something like that in order to get this job. Let me see here. I need to clarify something. What's really crazy is, even though I don't see you guys completely happy with whatever this job is, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you guys hate it, because I do see you guys liking it with the Queen of Cups. But some of you guys might have this sort of internal, like, fear that, like, oh, I'm probably not gonna last that long in that job, or I'm not gonna be completely happy. I might even want to consider switching over to a job. But honestly, I see you guys still being happy about it. I don't see this type of job to be like something that you just, stick on a routinely basis, which is going to be really surprising for a lot of Capricorns, because I know a lot of Capricorns like to stick with routine and things like that. I'm seeing this to be the type of job where you're gonna all the time be doing something different every day, right? Like, for example, some you might end up switching positions every certain day of the week, right? Or you might get one particular job once a certain day, or maybe a different particular job in another day, right? I see a lot of things switching around in regarding to your guys' job, and I see you guys completely going after it, which is really interesting. I think the only downside of the reason you guys might be a little bit like anxious about this, like in future terms, in regard to having like generational wealth when it comes to this job, is mainly because it's not probably what you guys expected. Like, for example, if you guys wanted to work in the health industry, right? And you guys ended up, for this example, like you guys ended up going into the tech industry. Even though like they're two completely different areas in the sides, right? I still feel like you guys are happy about it, but it's not exactly something that you wanted, if that makes sense, right? With the star reverse, it's like maybe you guys had a different idea or different mindset of what type of job you guys wanted it, but once you guys ended up going into this job, it's like it kind of gave you guys a different perspective and things like that, especially if it's in a different field. But nonetheless, like, I see things going very well for you, as long as you also keep putting in the dedication, the hard work, and you also work on manifesting and things like that. I see everything going very well and good for you guys. For those of you guys that are self-employed, though, mm, a lot of cups energy. Some of you guys could work in a field where it involves like things with emotions. Like, some of you guys could be working into like therapy. Some of you guys like maybe also health. I don't know why, but I was also getting health as well too. So some of you guys could work in like nursing or become a doctor of some sort of things like that. But for some reason, I was getting health. So some of you guys could be. For some reason, I was also getting like a relationship therapist, or like a marriage therapist is also a good one as well too. I got that because of the devil reversed, so that's the reason why I got that. So for those of you guys that are looking for a job, that's something that you guys could get into. In general, though, I see that if you guys are looking for a job, I see one that you guys are going to truly enjoy, especially if it's something that you guys have been manifesting or imagining for a long time. I see it actually coming in. So your guys' manifestations work that you guys have been doing has not been in vain. I see it coming in. And guess what? It's not going to be the type of job that's very toxic. So if you guys had some bad experiences with other jobs, whether it was like really toxic, greedy, or there's like some sort of unhealthy power dynamics and things like that, right? I don't see that to be the case with this type of job. I see that you guys are going to do very well, and you're going to like the job, and it's going to come in fair. So that's a good thing. And look at that at the back of the deck, Nine of Wands. This is I see you guys not having to stress about it so much. I see you guys being really happy about it. You guys, especially if you guys had jobs in the past where you had to like I said, do all the work, and it was really stressful for you guys. I see if you guys are like self-employed and things like that, you know, you guys are letting go of like most of the hard work that you probably would have done in a year. So that is really good for you guys. I see it going very well. For some reason, I don't know why, but I was kind of getting this these words in my head, like power dynamics, right? Especially with the devil card. So especially if you guys worked for some sort of company or job, some of you guys might have had some sort of issues with authority figures or people that were above you and things like that. Some of you guys might have got tired of having to deal with people that are all the time bossing you around or telling you what to do. So I see if you guys did start your own business, I see that going very well for you guys. Interesting. Be careful when it comes to your guys' spending. Don't be spending too much on things that you guys know you guys can't afford. I'm just wanting to let you guys know. Don't be like expecting your guys' paycheck to pay off the next thing that you guys buy. Make sure you guys are saving, especially if it's something that you guys aren't sure of. Like, for example, if you aren't sure if you should buy this particular thing or whatever, then that's just your sign to not buy it at all, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. In general, though, don't buy things that you want, buy things that you need and things that you can afford, all right? Is basically all that I have. And you guys are going to thank me later, all right? You guys are going to be happy that you guys ended up saving your money, all right? Instead of having, buyer's remorse, right? All right, now to end off your guys' reading with the affirmators. I do want to say that also, before we get into your guys' affirmators, you guys are worthy much more than you guys realize, all right? So don't be thinking like, oh, I don't have potential or I'm not able to do this particular thing. I'm never able to achieve that particular thing. Because I'm getting that you guys do have potential. You guys need to be much more confident in it, all right? We do have the divine timing. There's no bonus card, so it's just this one. It says here that everything is timing and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle of management. So basically, just know that everything is coming into its place. It's just going to take a while and you're just going to have to wait for it, right? So don't rush the process because it doesn't mean that it's not coming in. It's coming in. It's just coming in its own time, right? So don't feel bad if you guys feel like your guys' achievements are not coming in or your rewards aren't coming in because they are coming in. It just takes time, right? So that's what I have for you, Capricorns. Hopefully that was helpful and you guys liked it. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.